Hello students, welcome to your new video of linear programming problem class 12 exercise 3b. Last session we have covered question number 5 and 6. In this session we will cover question number 7. See, question number 7, as I stated, you need to understand what you have to maximize or what you have to minimize and check the equation properly. Here in this question says z equal to 5x1 plus 7x2, that you have to maximize. Okay, and the subject to equation given x1 plus x2 less than equal to 4, 5x1 plus 8x2 less than equal to 30, 10x1 plus 7x2 less than equal to 35. What you have to do, first we have to find coordinate, plot the point on the x and y axis, draw the line, and then you have to find the feasible region. Let's proceed how to plot the points and draw the line. So here equation given, first equation is very straightforward, x1 plus x2 less than equal to 4. So that's inequality. We'll say that x1 plus x2 equal to 4. We need to find at least 2 points. So if we substitute x2 is 0, then x1 will be 4. Simply x1 plus 0 equal to 4. So x1 equal to 4. When x1 is 0, in this case x2 will be 4. Let's draw this table. First equation, x1 plus x2 less than equal to 4. This is the points. Okay. Similarly, I have to do with this one. Second equation, 5x1 plus 8x2 equal to 30. So in this case, just think, if you substitute x2 is 0, so 5x1 is equal to 30. So x1 will be 6. Now, if we substitute same equation, takes same equation, 8x2 is equal to 30. If I substitute x2 is equal to 5. So in this case, 5x1 plus 8 into 5 equal to 30. So 5x1 is equal to 30 minus 40. So 5x1 is equal to minus 10, and x1 equal to minus 2. We got point for two equation. Now we have to find the same 2 points for third equation. So equation says that 10x1 plus 7x2 equal to 35. If we substitute x1 is equal to 0, so 10 into 0 plus 7x2 is equal to 35. x2 will be 5. Similarly, if I substitute x2 equal to 0, then that case 10x1, 7 into 0 is equal to 35. So 10x1 is equal to 35 and x1 is equal to 3.5. So we got all the points of three equations. Let's draw the line. For first one, when x1 is 4, x2 is 0, so exactly this point. And when x1 is 0 and x2 is 4, then exactly this line. Let's draw this line. So this line has been drawn, and the name of this line I have written x1 plus x2 equal to 4. Okay. Similarly, we have to plot two different points of another equation and draw the line. So when x1 is 6, so at this point x2 is 0, so exactly this point. When x1 is minus 2, this point, x2 is 5, so exactly this point. Let's join this line also. The name of this line is 5x1 plus 8x2 is equal to 30. Similarly, we have to draw third one. x1 is 0, x2 is 5. So this point. When x1 is 3.5, so it will be here. x2 is 0. So which point? This point. Let's draw this line also. So then, name of this line you have to write 10x1 plus 7x2 is equal to 35. Okay, now we have to find the feasible region, which is very important to get the solution. And if you see that, right, at 4 different points where this line intersects, let me draw a little bit. Can you see this? The point of intersection. So everything is less than, right? When I say less than, it will be below this line. So this point of intersection, this point of intersection, and this and this. Your feasible region will be this point. This region is your feasible region. I hope you understood. To get coordinate of this point, you need to solve which two line which is intersecting, this yellow line and the green line. Yellow line is which one? 5x1 plus 8x2 is equal to 13, and green line says x1 plus x2 is equal to 4. Solve this simultaneously or substitution method. Any method will work to get the exact point. We can use substitution method. For example, x1 is equal to 4 minus x2. You can substitute in this equation. So 5, 4 minus x2 plus 8x2 is equal to 30. So 20 minus 5x2 plus 8x2 is equal to 30. So it will be 20 minus 3x2 is equal to 30. 3x2 is equal to 30 minus 20, that is x2 is equal to 10 upon 3. So x2 is equal to 10 upon 3. Substitute x equal to 10 upon 3 in this equation. So x1 will be 4 minus 10 upon 3, that is 12 by 10 by 3, so that is equal to 2 by 3. Okay, so these points we found 2 by 3 and 10 by 3. Now we have to find this point. To finding this point, which two equations you have to solve? This green line and black line. Let's solve that also. So green line again, which one? X1 plus x2 is equal to 4, and black line 10x1 plus 7x2 is equal to 35. Similar, you can substitute x2 or x1 is equal to 4 minus x1 or x2. Let's substitute 10x1 in place of x1. I'll substitute 4 minus x2. 7x2 is equal to 35. So 40 minus 10x2. 7x2 is equal to 35. So it will become 40 minus 3x2 is equal to 35. And then later 3x2 is equal to 35 minus 40. So x2 equal to minus 5 upon minus 3. So x2 equal to 5 by 3. Substitute in the equation. So x1 will be 4 minus 5 by 3. So 3 4s are 12 minus 5. So 7 by 3. So this point is what? 7 by 3 and 5 by 3. Now we have found three different points, 1, 2 and 3. So we got 3 points, 1, 2 and 3. Fourth one will be this one, which is straightforward. So 3.5 comma 0. So all those 4 points, let's say A, B, C and D. On all those points, we need to check the solution of the given equation to get the maximum solution. Okay, let's see that. Let's see at first point. First point is 0 comma 15 by 4. So your solution is z equal to 5x1 plus 7x2, right? Substitute 0 comma 15 by 4. So 5 into 0, 7 into 15 by 4. So 0, 15 sevens are how much? 15 sevens are 105 divided by 4, which will be approximately 26.25. So at this point, we have solution, value of the solution is 26.25. Let's see at second point. So second point is 2 by 3, 10 by 3. So x1 is 2 by 3. Let's substitute. And x2 is 10 by 3. Let's substitute. So 10 by 3, 70 by 3, which is 80 by 3. Approximately it will be 26.666. That is, you can write 26.67. Okay, so at this point we have 26.67. Let's check the solution at 3. So third point is what? 7 by 3 and 5 by 3. So substitute x1 is equal to 7 by 3 and x2 5 by 3. And let's find the answer. 35 by 3, 35 by 3. So which will be 70 by 3. And approx value of 70 by 3 will be 23.33. 23.33. Last point is pending. Let's see what is the solution at fourth point. So fourth point is 3.5 comma 0. Let's substitute 3.5 in x1 and 0 in x2. So it will be 0 and 5 into 3.5, 17.5. So I'll write 17.5. You found already fourth 4 solution. Out of that, this one is the maximum, right? 26.67, and this will be your answer. Okay, so what will be your solution now? At which point you have the maximum solution, you need to write that at point 2 by 3 and 10 by 3 maximum solution. And which is your maximum solution? Either you can write 80 by 3 or 26.67. Choice is yours. You will get full mark. Okay. In next video, we'll see next question. There is question number 8. Till then, keep learning.